Hello, hello, welcome to day 2 of Plan Your Play. I hope that you are doing well. My name is Lorna and I'm here to talk you through our activities and our little kind of visual development challenge that we've got for you for day 2. So day 2 is all about vision. We've focused on vision today because it is our least developed sense at birth, not fully developed till our little ones are 2, and there's loads of things that we can do to help support our little ones' vision. So when they're kind of born, what they're able to see is in focus is pretty much from their head being in the crook of your elbow to your nose. That is their visual field in focus. And over the first kind of couple of years of their life, they're able then to see distances, they're able to see colors, they're able to see the whole color spectrum, they're able to work out distances, they're able to focus with their eyes and then take in lots of objects, they're able to take in loads of visual information just like that and make decisions on it. Their visual systems are phenomenal in the way that they develop. So initially, we're seeing in lots and lots of light and shade. That's why things like lamps and lights and windows and contrast is so interesting for our little ones. If we can show them something that they can see and focus that is visually interesting for them, it's amazing for them doing that concentration and concentrating those eyes as well. So really, really helpful for their development. So contrast, really, really interesting. Single color is amazing as well. And I just want to show you a little example of what I'm talking about. And if you've been on How to Play, you'll have seen a couple of these things as well. Now, this is my little Jellycat owl that I absolutely love. He's amazing with the amount of textures he has. He's woolen, he's got felt, he's got ribbons, he's got plastic, loads and loads of multi-textures on our toy. But when we're talking about visual development and our little ones starting to get their color scheme through about 3-4 months of age with colors like reds and oranges and yellows, this guy here is not fab for that because he's got like a little orange nose and then a little band of yellow here and a little yellow star on this side. But the rest of him is a little bit visually confusing. Lots and lots of information to take in. A really, really busy toy, especially the back is all a bit kind of, whoa, a lot to take in. And the front with all his ribbons, it's lots and lots of visual information to take in. And very often when new parents are putting spaces together, they'll put this guy, because he's lovely, he's brilliant, and we do use him a lot during our sessions. He comes out like he'd be out for Woodlands and he'd be out for Autumn Week and Owl and the Pussycat. We do have him out quite often. But we would always pair them with toys that are a little bit more muted, toys that are single color, toys that make a little bit more sense for our little ones to take in so that we don't create the most amazingly visually play space in the world. We're not wanting to overstimulate our little one's vision. We're wanting to give them lots of things that they can start to take in so they're really going to concentrate on things and they're really going to use those muscles in the back of their eyes to be visually interested. This also has a little bit of an impact on our motor skills. So as our little ones are starting to engage with things, if they can't quite see the edge of it and it's all a bit visually confusing, it has an impact on our ability to engage with things. So things like our little Jellycat owl here, brilliant for lots of things and our textures and listening to noises and feeling and touching, but not great for our visual development. And when we're thinking about vision, the vision, toys that kind of assist our visual development can be helpful. Now, there's contrast cards. If you're in any of our groups, you'll have seen our contrast cards. Just black and white little cards that you can create your own or print ours off, and you're very welcome to use those. There's things like this guy here. He's a little zebra, so lots and lots of light and shade in him, and he's brilliant texture. This toy is for 12 months plus, but as a toy for our adults to supervise our little ones with tracking and holding and touching, he's appropriate for use for that. And equally, single color toys. So giving our little ones something that they can completely see in focus and the impact that has on our ability to engage with a shape when you can see it in focus is phenomenal as well. Now, it wouldn't matter so much whether this was this color or it was maybe blue. Have I got a blue one there? Yeah, there we go. So if it was maybe blue, maybe that's a color I can't quite see yet as true blue, but I'm seeing the whole thing as the same color, whether it be blue or not. And that still means that I can engage really well with my hands with it when we're playing with something that's single color. So my challenge for you today is to think about a play space that would help your little one's visual development. Now, we're not thinking all lights, all buzz, all shiny, all kind of too much information. We're looking to strip it back, and that when we're planning our play, we're considering that we might get longer and a more concentrated period out of our little ones if they're able to focus on something. So I would love to see some photos of play spaces. I'd love you to describe your play space that you maybe will create over the next few days. Maybe choose a toy that's a little bit busier. So maybe I might have my Jellycat owl, but I'm going to put him with this yellow because there's some yellow in there, and I might pop him with this orange because he's got an orange beak. And I might stick him next to a book that is about an owl. So I've got a little owl. What's this one? Ula Owl, Ula the Owl book. And there would be a beautiful little play space. I've got some single color, which is nice and, engaging for my little one. They will feel and touch both of my single color toys differently. I've got something that's busy, that's full of textures, so we can include some textures in our plays. And I've got a book to concentrate on. Books are quite a good thing to start with. If you find your book, then it's really easy to slot things in around it as well. So I would love you to think about a visual development themed play space. Now remember, visual development activity is super stimulating, so we need to make sure that we have that kind of balance of things that are a little bit more muted, or if you've got a very busy toy, pop it against a plain background so it's not all things that are jumping out of us, or if you've got plain toys, you can have a busier background. Have a wee think about what you would do with your play space. Plan it out for me. Type in the comments, let me know what toys you are going to engage with. I love to see photos. Photos are, for somebody who plays with toys for a living, I love to see the photos of the toys that you are engaging with. Again, there's no wrong or right answer, but I will come in to the comments and I will kind of give you any help or answer any questions where I can as well. So day 2, visual development, thinking about not having all of the stuff. It's not all about stuff. Think about paring it back because we're planning how we're going to play. So we're paring it back. If you've got something busy, we have kind of counteracted it with things that are more muted. We maybe have a bit of contrast. We maybe have a bit of single color. We've got something that we can concentrate our vision on. Good luck. Let me see how you get on. I can't wait to see your videos or your little photos. I can't wait to see them. Take care.